journalism has started to give society a way to be informed about what's happening around them. It also shared accurate news with the citizen who needed to have a voice and a vote for their rights, to help them to understand the world and have different perspectives about it, and also to guide them into better decision making. However, since the invention of the internet, journalism has been heavily affected, especially with social media, since how easy it is to access information with one single click. Everyone is a victim of falling into fake news or believing fake information. This has heavily impacted journalism because all this information is so easy to access among mass media, communities, and political affiliations. It is important to make awareness of this and informing about the consequences that this can have and these fake news can have on society because it does really make a difference. Now more than ever, we can access any kind of information so easy, and it's also easy altered or manipulated in any shape or way or form. Most of the time we tend to believe everything we see. Like if your favorite influencer is sharing something, the people that you are like following are sharing something, you're gonna like tend to believe that it's true because it's a person that you admire, that you look up to. However, there are three things that I'll be covering on this speech, and the first one is misinformation and disinformation, how this affects journalism, and how information can be so easily manipulated on social media. Well, it's important to spot the difference between this because it's something that is all over our lives and that we experience on a daily basis. Misinformation, like the word says, is when people share information by mistake. Like it's someone who is sharing a piece of news or information without even knowing that it's wrong. It can be something that is just out of context or that they just saw that it was right and people are exposed to this information so they are gonna believe it because they don't know that it's wrong. This information, on the other hand, is the completely opposite. It's when someone intends to share a manipulated piece of information or for some specific purpose. It can be like economic purpose, or it can be something like promote a political campaign or something like that. There's a lot of reasons why this can happen because information is power. Like information is everything. If you alter the information and you make someone believe that information, you can really make a big impact. All this information is according to the University of Washington Libraries Guide on Fake News, Misinformation, and Disinformation. Now, how these terms affect journalism? Well, journalism is something that plays a big role in our society. We rely on it to know about our surroundings, to be informed about what's happening in the world. However, journalists nowadays struggle to find good sources of information because it's just hard to know for them what is true and what is not. Also, people tend to believe something that is already there, that is easy and is fun, and you just see, instead of like actually reading an article from an experienced journalist that made an investigation out of something. All this according to the Encyclopedia of Big Data. Finally, I want to discuss how information can be so easily manipulated on social media. Well, big companies, government, political parties, and cyber people known as cyber trolls tend to use citizens and influencers, sometimes even pay them to share those messages because those are people that, other people that don't know anything about whatever follow, so they are very likely to believe what they're saying. These people usually volunteer to do it because they have the same ideology, so the same ideas. There was an investigation by a graduate student from the University of Oxford. Her name is Samantha Bradshaw, and she explained how government is using digital propaganda to just make people believe what they want, like literally just like whatever they want to make people believe, they do it. And this suppresses freedom of speech from the journalists. Today we talk about the importance of information and how we shouldn't believe everything we read. misinformation and disinformation is something that happens all the time, and it's all over social media. And we have to be aware of it, so we don't fall in anyone's traps, and we actually know what's going on. In addition, this is very important to journalists because they are the ones looking for the truth. They are the one who wants to share the real stories. So it's very important for them that society is on the best path to find the most reliable source of information. Thanks.